Here we go. I made it through the week. Someone said I should do a video, and they gave me a topic. Cameron. Closing a business in 2023, the economic collapse, construction industry taking a hit. A lot of people would resonate and tune in if you kept it candid content, kept releasing candid content from the process. So how do you shut down a business? There's other ways to do it for sure that would probably be a lot better than the way I'm doing it. I let this one burn out, which is bad. I didn't want to let it burn out. I had 2 contracts that were open. One of them, the materials had already been purchased for last year. They're in storage. The building, they had purchased it's $50,000 worth of cabinets we had sitting over here. Building's in Long Beach. It's 4 units, bathrooms and kitchens. And we walked the property originally, Antoinette and I, in 2019. And so I think I walked it again in 2020, 2021, 2022. And then I never went back in 2023 yet. I would drive by occasionally, see where they're at on the progress. So they're defaulting on the contract because the building's going to be sold. So the rest of my remainder of my contract is gone. So all the labor for that, all the design fees, all the billables, we'll never get paid on that. We got paid on some of it because there was a small portion of the purchase of the cabinets covered. But our second payment doesn't happen until the delivery of the cabinets, which is usually right after purchase. So we could never deliver the cabinets. We lose a humongous payment. Crazy. So that's literally the straw that broke the camel's back. Because people are like, oh, start your business again. Start with one guy. Just start over. I would love to, but my mind can't process that. I was running teams of people, multiple jobs at one time. I don't want to accept the product of me and another guy. It's too small. My brain is doing too much volume of process. The creativity is too great. And I know myself. I don't want to self-destruct. I've had other challenges in my life where I've been forced into different work situations, and if it's not ideal, it's not going to work, and it's just going to make me unhappy. So I stayed with this last contract from Excellent Remodeling, and then last week when I was in Hawaii, I got the call. So it was like losing $100,000 last week, like getting gut punched in the stomach. So I had a good time in Hawaii still, because that's what I do. I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna stay irie all the time. Positive vibe. Rasta, bust up to the most high. You gotta be the vibration you want to attract. But I gotta live through the fact that that money just will never come in. That was to close the end of the deals. So all the deals I have on the table, that one I held open. This folder is for it right here. All the other deals were closed. Now it's just the debt portion. So in a business, when you start a business, there's different philosophies for this, of course. But under the circumstance of what happened with me and Antoinette, when I lost my partner, I had to deplete my funds. So I'm leveraged in the business against my contracts. So I start selling off the equipment. And we ran this thing like clockwork before. But when there's no we, and the equipment doesn't sell, because there's not a lot of work going on right now in this area, my cabinet guys, just to give you a concept of how many kitchens me and my supplier used to do. I was in there the other day for an hour. I needed some paperwork because there's still some legalities of this job we're closing up. No one else came in the supplier house. There's 3 other people sitting at desks. I usually have people at their desk getting served or doing tours in the back looking at stone or different cabinets. No one came in the middle of the day. And I can remember years past when there'd be a line, people would be sitting, there'd be people in their car even waiting to get in because there'd be too many people inside to look at the products. So there's a shift in the economy for sure. That's here or there, whatever. This business still could have survived, I believe, if there was more brain power in it. I just don't have the mental capacity to run. And there was always 2 sides. There's like this wood shop side here, with all this equipment. And then there was the field work on custom homes, and then there was the maintenance division. We used to take care of 160 condominium units. So it's a lot different now. There's no one here but me, so there's no one to make decisions with. So I think Antoinette would have sold the equipment a lot longer, a lot sooner. I held on to it longer because of that one job. Maybe she would have seen it differently, I don't know. So now the equipment's for sale. I have 3-phase woodshop equipment. This building is not my building. They're gonna make condominiums here eventually because they've already started on either side of the street. So there's a time limit, a ticker on this building. We have a temporary work permit from the city of Luverne. I don't know what year we're in. I think it was a 5-year permit, and then they made us apply every year, and I don't know. I'm still here illegally. But there's gonna be a day when they're like, oh, the building's getting demolished. You have this many days to clear the premises. And so these old woodworking machines are very heavy, and I'd rather let them leave now when there's no scheduled demolition than have them leave under pressure. Having them leave now, no pressure is nice. So someone will get some nice machines, hopefully, to build some cool furniture with, make some wood production. It was fun to have, for sure. It's kind of like having a fast car. Like, you know what it's like now forever to get behind the wheel. If you've ever driven a really fast car, that's how having a wood shop is. You can just do anything you want. It'll just go. So having this much power is nice. 3-phase. Some of the machines like 5 horsepower. So when I started out, I'd have the saws you buy at Lowe's, burning them up. They wouldn't work. Like, even way before I shut Excellent down, most of the people couldn't see where we were at. Like, when you're buying tools or equipment, when you're running an industrial level or a commercial level, you need heavy duty equipment. But I guess I never really looked like a contractor. For years, Antoinette and I would walk into Home Depot in Glendora. It's funny, I live in Glendora now. We used to go to that one because it was nice. I didn't like the ones over here. They would say, oh, are you guys back? You're working on your house again? And for like years we didn't tell them. Even when we had our own shirts, they thought we were fixing up our own house. They didn't know. They didn't have a clue. You never know, you know? You don't know who you deal with. People just like, hey. But it was fun. It was a run. To all the people that worked here, thank you. Thank you for your service. I need to get rid of all these shirts. I've got some of the old vintage ones. I need to put a link somewhere so people can get those shirts. That'd be neat to see those out again. The old school ones. There's a couple around the country, for sure. There's a vibe. But yeah, I'm ready for what's next. I'm excited to know I can pivot. That's nice. I'm not stuck. Be back working on the internet, building my brand, helping people, using what I know to help other people's lives. Let my experience make it easier for you. One of my mentors always said, if you could read a book and learn someone's lessons rather than you learning the lesson. They took their whole life to learn those lessons. take a few days and read the book, and you can learn their whole life. So that's what I hope to do with people. I hope to be able to help them through definite purpose, through the power of the mind, to help people get over their past, to become a new thing, to become the person they want to become greater than they were, to even hit heights they thought was impossible. But if you can believe it, it's possible. If you can have faith in yourself and have faith in the process, you will arrive. I promise you. I dreamed all this up from nothing. There was nothing here. This building was empty. Empty. It was cobwebs. It was like broken tree branches on the roof. It was different colors. We painted it, fixed it all up, put some walls up. Made it home. Made it smell good. Smells like candles in here now. You can't not smell the fragrance when you walk in the door. So be a blessing wherever you are today. Let your aura be the vibration that's raising everyone else's. You be the positive change in the room. Be the person you want to meet. And if you're not the person you want to be, become that person. Start today. Do something positive for your future. Do something. Because someday, that won't happen. Someday, you'll never get to it if you have someday. Start today. It's a good time to start. Bless up to the Most High. Hope this helps.